Hi, welcome to St. Patty's Day. It's also day 4 of my video diary. Wow. Now, can you see something different about me? It is my hair. I got her chopped off. Yes, I do that. In anticipation of summer, I want it to get warm, all the snow melts away. And, yeah, wow, there's lots going on today. Like, stuff outside my control, but yet it affects me in a profound way. I don't know why. The first is the news about Russia amping up its borders. The military is in full alert all around Russia. It's like they are ready to pounce or something. It's kind of scary. And Norway is now on full alert, um, and they're preparing their military. And now some uh, word has said that Russia and Norway and some of the northern countries are fighting over the resources in the Arctic Sea, and it's apparently very resource rich up there. Yeah, that could be a big problem because, well, as you can tell, Russia likes fighting over territory. Um, so the next year in international relations could be very interesting. I just hope it doesn't come down to war. Um, we see how that turns out. And personally, I'm not prepared to do that because Canada's part of NATO, and I just don't know what that means for our country in this day and age with a lot more developed weapons. um, Maybe I'm thankful to be here in rural Canada, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of war, aside from the fact that you do need to defend yourselves at times where people are in evil ways killing others to get what they want. Um, you know, I at heart I'm a pacifist, and so it just grieves me that I would ever have to participate in something like that. Um, yeah, I witnessed a breakup today of a friend. That wasn't cool. Not even from the area, and yeah, um, I don't know. Relationships are a hard thing at times, I guess, if you can't work things out. But to see someone move up to the area than to be sent packing. Don't know if they're going to leave the area. I hope not. I'd hope to see them stay. Uh, Needless to say, that really impacted me. I don't want to go too much into it because I made kind of a promise that I wouldn't. Um, it just affects me when I see people go through stuff like that. Now, yesterday I wanted to, I talked about roots and I really didn't get overly involved in a personal way. But my video diary is sort of meant for my development, and that want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing over the next 15 weeks to improve myself. And the truth of the matter is you know what? I mean, in my heart, it's a raw and tender place, um, with a lot going on in my life. Um, I mean, it's hard to go on leave away from a job that I've been in 17 years. It's hard to see my son go through a very difficult time medically. And it's a tough place for the family. And so in the soil, there are certain seeds that I've kind of planted which affected me. And truth be told, anger and bitterness for sure. Though I've really worked hard at forgiveness. Um, and because I don't want to be a bitter person. But yet I could tell in some stressful circumstances, there's a piece of me that can get and illustrate that bitter sore spot where I can do or say things that aren't right. And I can admit to it. I'm man enough to say I've done things that I regret, and I've said things that I've regret. I've made mistakes, um, and I'm working on that. You know, with stress, I mean, there are I've indulged a little bit, neglected myself in some ways. Um, just planting these seeds of just a lack of caring for self at times, and I'm really wanting to change that. Um, I've been inspired by a couple friends that have taken hold of their lives and their diets and their routines, and felt inspired that maybe that can help me change and some things about myself, where I can have a better diet, where I take more care of myself, um, and also to have a better deep rooted faith in God, because sometimes I do things on my own and it's hard not to, especially in the moment where there's lots of things going on and you're like, oh crap, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix this, and you don't think about the person who created you. And I have a faith in him, and I apologize to him for not doing that, and I need to do a lot more of that. Sometimes it takes a video diary like this and some morning reflection that I usually have when I lay there looking at the ceiling going, oh my God, help me today. I have this. I'm sure you know what I mean. Um, so I do struggle. I have my own roots. I'm of of sinfulness, of selfishness at times, and but most people who know me, I really do try to do my best at life. Um, and I promise you, this is one thing that I'm going to take care of. All right, video diary out.